Phylum Chordata. The phylum Chordata contains all vertebrates and some invertebrates, such as lancelets and tunicates. At some point during development, all chordates have a notochord, a hollow nerve cord, pharyngeal slits, and a tail. Within Chordata, the subphylum Vertebrata includes all animals that have an endoskeleton made of bone or cartilage. Out of all the phyla in the animal kingdom, Chordata is the only phylum that contains animals with a backbone. Pictured here are a human being and a lancelet, which are both members of the phylum Chordata. The humans have a backbone, the lancelets do not. Vertebrata classes. The subphylum Vertebrata contains 5 classes of extant fishes and 4 classes of extant tetrapods. These are animals with 4 limbs. Tetra means 4, pods means feet. The 4 classes of tetrapods are amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Notice that the birds have a closer common ancestor with the reptiles than with the mammals. Even though both birds and mammals are warm-blooded, the birds evolved from reptiles, as is evident by the modified scales, which are their feathers. Superclass Pisces. The first recognizable vertebrates were fish. Lampreys and hagfish are 2 primitive jawless fish still in existence today. Fish are the dominant aquatic vertebrate. They use their gills for gas exchange, respiration, pulling dissolved oxygen from water. The heart is present with 2 chambers. Fish achieve locomotion using fins. 2 important classes of fish are the cartilaginous fish, which include sharks, rays, and chimeras, and bony fish, which are all other fish. Bony fish are further subdivided into ray fins and lobe-finned fish. Lobe-finned fish have a series of bones in their fins. They are the ancestors to all land vertebrates. Some of these lobe-finned fish, including the lungfish, are able to walk on land. Class Amphibia. Amphibians evolved from lobe-finned fish. They are the first tetrapods, or vertebrates with 4 limbs. They can live both on land and in water. However, they need a source of water in which to lay their eggs. Their heart is 3-chambered, with respiration occurring through gills or lungs. Typically gills for the larval tadpole stage and lungs for the adult stage. Examples include salamanders, frogs, and caecilians. Pictured here clockwise from the right is the Seymoria, which is extinct, the Mexican burrowing caecilian, the eastern newt, and the leaf green tree frog. Class Reptilia. Reptiles, birds, and mammals are adapted to giving birth on land by using the amniotic egg. This type of egg creates a waterproof container for the safe development of the embryo. These 3 classes are referred to collectively as amniotes. Reptiles were the first amniotes. They all have 3-chambered hearts and are ectotherms, cold-blooded, meaning that they cannot control their temperature by ramping up their metabolism. Oviparous reptiles lay eggs externally, and viviparous reptiles retain eggs internally until full development. Major reptile groups include turtles, tuataras, snakes, and lizards, crocodilians, and dinosaurs, which are now extinct. Pictured here is the bearded dragon lizard. Class Aves. Birds have many adaptations for flight. All birds have hollow bones, a highly modified circulatory system, and feathers. Their forelimbs have been modified into wings. With a convex shape called airfoil, wings can generate enough lift for flight. Birds are endotherms, or warm-blooded. They have a 4-chambered heart and breathe through lungs. They have a very high metabolism in order to generate enough energy to power their flight and a unique one-way breathing system that is highly efficient. They lay eggs. Birds are directly descended from dinosaurs. Pictured here is the kingfisher. Class Mammalia. Mammals evolved while dinosaurs dominated the earth. After dinosaurs became extinct, mammals developed adaptations that allowed them to fill the vacant niches. Mammals share four features: hair, mammary glands, a modified middle ear, and a jaw that lets them chew food. Mammals are endotherms, or warm-blooded. Hair helps us significantly in keeping a stable body temperature. The body temperature will stay stable even when temperatures are very cold. Milk produced in the mammary glands is the primary food source for infant mammals. The three major groups of mammals are the monotremes, the egg-laying mammals, marsupials, like kangaroos, and atherians, all other mammals. Pictured here is the rhesus macaque, and it is a mammal in the order Primary. Humans. Humans belong to the order Primates, the family Hominidae, the genus Homo, and the species Homo sapiens. Adaptations that enable us to excel as a species include larger brain-to-size ratio, endurance running, sweating, walking upright, hearing tuned for speech, and teeth good for eating a variety of foods. Pictured here is a hominid phylogenetic tree. Homo sapiens is shown in red.